Hey, hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. We're going to make the cute little flamingos. That's what we're doing. We're going to do two on the 16-inch Wreath of Joy frame. Good morning, y'all. How is everybody? Hello, hello. So we have, I was going to show y'all the new ribbon sets. They were listed Friday, I believe. I told you about them, but I didn't, or I told y'all they would be coming in the afternoon. So it is the Amazing Eagle with the natural ribbon. Good morning. Miss Janine, your boot's on the way. And then y'all wanted the turtle with the ribbon as well. So both of these sets are available on my website, monkeyscreations.com. I do not know how many are left, but they're on there. Okay. So let me get these out of the way. And also, some of y'all had asked about my zip ties. So I have the 1,000 pack of zip ties on my website as well. So if you want those, they are there. Good morning, good morning. I know tomorrow's the night. Good morning. You ordered some signs from me, so excited. Yay. Taylor's been working all morning getting signs packed up. So those are being done. Hopefully, they'll all orders over the weekend, and from Friday, I believe, will be ready to ship today, or packed and ready to ship out tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. So we are using the yellow horizontal wide stripe with that fuchsia border stripe. So here's the yellow, and then here's the fuchsia border stripe for the flamingo. And then we are using the yellow. I thought we'd throw in a little bit of green. So the yellow crystal shine, and then the green, light green and pink ribbon on the 16-inch Wreath of Joy frame. Now this one has the grid, so it makes it very easy to add your things as you wear exactly where you need them. So that's what we're doing. No, Taylor works for me now. She's mine. She is mine. So let me bring everybody down and we'll get started. So we're doing the mesh bundle. So you're going to need a zip tie, a clip, and then I cut these at 10 inches. These do not need to be squared, so I just wood burn them at 10 inches. So we're going to take that pink. So we have cut edge, and we're going to scrunch from cut edge to cut edge. And then just go ahead and clip it. Just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing to the yellow. So just like that. And then we're going to take that pink, lay it directly on top of the yellow, and create our mesh bundle. Just like that. So there is your 10-inch ruffle bundle. So let's get our frame. What we're going to do is we're going to go put 3 starting on the second row in each bracket. Good morning, good morning. You just ordered the turtle kit. Yay. Now it's a set, not a kit. Because I'm starting to do wire frames as well as Unique in the Creek frames, a lot of the things that I'm going to start doing for y'all is giving y'all the sign and the ribbons, because I think that's the hardest part for a lot of people, is picking out the ribbons that you want to use for the signs. And I did it a few years ago and for whatever reason just stopped. But I think that's everybody's biggest hang up, is trying to pair your ribbons with the signs. So that's what we're doing. So 3 mesh bundles in between each bracket. No, not 3, 3, 2. So 3 in between, and then we're going to come up 2 inches and put 1 in between, and then we'll have to put 1 or 2 right here in the middle to hold our flamingo. So because we're putting 3 in each bracket, I'm only doing the ribbon tails in every other. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Grab some zip ties. Put the zip tie right around that second ring. And then we're going to take our ribbon tails. The yellow is 1.5 inch. The green and pink is 2.5 inch. They are both cut at 14 inches. So I'm just putting one right over the other. Scrunching up our ribbon. And then we will add our ribbon tails at the same time as we add our mesh. Okay. So we're going to take our mesh bundle, put it right on top of that zip tie. Add our ribbon tails. And I still have not found my zip tie cutter. So we're just going to cut them. And that's what we're doing. Hello, hello. The 4-inch zip ties you can use for the beads. I'm not going to buy separate zip ties just for the beads, so I'm going to continue to use mine. But if you prefer the smaller zip ties, you can definitely use them for adding the beads to the mesh. Okay, now our next one is only mesh. So we're doing every other. And if you just add it out to the side and then slide them in, it's so much easier. Good morning, good morning. Okay, and then just take that piece and slide it right in. These flamingos want to be all up in my way. You're welcome. So we're doing every other ribbon tails on the outside to start, because I'm thinking we're going to have flamingo bow. So we'll figure out the rest of the ribbon tails once we get to that point. What did y'all do this weekend? I actually had my cousin came in. She was driving from Florida back home to Indiana. And so she stopped by. So we got to chat for a few hours. That was fun. Okay, so we're just picking those up and putting the ruffles together. You're placing your mesh all in the same direction and doing the vertical horizontal. They're both, no, they're both going in the same direction. Hey, hey, you cooked and cleaned. Well, that's no fun. You're late, you're late. That's all right. Hello, Regina. And then once we get all of these on this row, I'll turn it upside down to get the placement to make sure it's the same all the way around. I'm going to show that mesh bundle again, so don't fret. Good morning, good morning. You found a kitten under the hood of your car. There was a cat, well, there's a few stray cats around here, but we heard some commotion because they was fighting at our front door. And then I go out there and one of them had caca all over my porch. I'm like, who did it? What is your mesh tied with prior to placing it on the ring? I zip tied it together. So I'm going to show it again. I'm going to show it a couple times, that process. So I just zip tied one on top of the other because I find it's making it easier just to add versus holding the mesh and the ribbon tails. So this way, yes, you do use a few more zip ties, but it makes it so much easier just to add the mesh bundles and then add your ribbon tails. Oh, wait. This one we're supposed to be doing every other, y'all. Y'all done messed me up. You're not keeping me on track. Let's pull that out. Y'all fired. Oh, that's where it's at. It's in the garage. Thank you, Albert. All right. Hold on. I'm supposed to be doing every other. So 1, 2, 3. So ribbon, mesh, ribbon. So I need just a mesh piece here. Yes, I know exactly where it's at now, Albert. Dang, you came in handy today, man. No, I didn't leave them at your house. But when we unloaded the truck with Taylor's stuff, that box is still downstairs. So I will grab it today. Okay, now we're back on track. All right, 3, 3. Okay, we're good. So now I need the ribbon tails. Every other, y'all got to keep me on track. You was going to ask the same thing? See, I get to yap in my mouth, not paying attention. That one needed the ribbon tails. It's going to be one of them days, y'all. Ribbon, no ribbon. Ribbon, no ribbon. Not 332. All right, I think I got it now. It's hard to be me sometimes. Y'all mess up and it's no big deal. I mess up on a live and everybody knows I messed up. I am using horizontal white stripe is the yellow and the fuchsia border stripe is the pink or the fuchsia. That song stuck in our head. Okay, so here's something. So when you say open sesame, is it open sesame or open says me? What is it? Open says me or open sesame? I saw that on TikTok last night as I was going to bed. And I was like, I don't want to go to bed with that in my head. Good morning. See, now all y'all second guessing it, aren't you? Open sesame or open says me? Hello from Chicago. It's like that math equation I put yesterday. Come on in. Sesame. We'll put this one in and then I will show y'all the bundle again. Open now. That works for me too. Well, I'll put this one in since this is in the group. See, I know a lot of y'all are in your head like, what is it? You love these colors? All right, let me show you the bundle again. So we've got a 10-inch. It's too early. 10-inch fuchsia with the border stripe. And then we've got the 10-inch yellow, which is the horizontal wide stripe. Yes, I'm putting 3 bundles per section. All right, here we go. So we are scrunching cut edge to cut edge. And then clip it. Taking that yellow, doing the same thing, scrunching from cut edge to cut edge. Taking the fuchsia, putting it right on top of each other. Grab you a zip tie. And zip it up. And there is your 10-inch ruffle mesh bundle. Good morning, Johnny boy. I love you too. Okay. I use the Logitech. I do have a Mevo. So Taylor's going to decide, and I have another Logitech. So Taylor's going to decide which one she likes best. And that's what she'll use. But I use the Logitech in here. I used to use the Mevo all the time, but then Mevo started having a lot of problems. So I switched. Taylor's doing her live tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at 7 Central Time, I believe. So 3 mesh bundles in every section on the second ring. Do I still have the peacock and angel signs? Yes, they are all on my website. Who prefers shopping on Etsy? I'm playing around with the idea of listing the signs on Etsy, but I'm just not sure. But I love how you can just slide those right in place. Do it. I should list them on Etsy. Lord. You shop Etsy? I know there was something going on last year about signs on Etsy and copyright issues. So I don't want to get into all of that. That's what worries me about Etsy. So you buy the images, but Yes, I have a black cat. That one's going to be a kit. So I'm doing this scarecrow as a kit. We're going to do the black cat as a kit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're in that last section. The ribbon is cut at 14 inches. Etsy doesn't get a cut, but you do have to pay to list. And then they get a percentage. But just like anybody else would, you know, you can't, even through my website, whoever's hosting your website gets a percentage. But you shop Etsy occasionally? Once we get done with this row, it'll be quicker, y'all. There's just so many on this row. You love the colors? I do too. Most of your sales come from Etsy. See, I've always, well, I don't say always, but since I started the website, occasionally I'll list on Etsy, but not always. 1, 2. All right, last piece, just a mesh piece. Hello, hello. I mean, it's all where you tell people to go, really. You hurt your big toe. What'd you do that for? Okay. So let's turn it over. So I want to make sure we get one right in the middle and then one kind of on each side. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, y'all. All right, so now we're going to go 2 inches up from that middle ring, right in between. So here's our brackets. So right here's our middle. So I'm going about 2 inches up. We'll just load it from the back here. Okay, just use your finger, whatever you have. Or sleep over and fell down the stairs. Sounds like something I would do. All right, so we've got those loaded. Now, I've never quite done one using just ruffles like this, so we're going to see what it looks like. So there, and bow is what I'm thinking. So we will start the ribbon tails here. You just have to lay it out and kind of figure out where you want things, y'all. The flamingos are actually from Dollar Tree. They are the Dollar Tree flamingos. The frame comes with a metal grid, yes. So these are from Wreaths of Joy. So if you shop on there and then get to the where you go to pay, if you put Michelle 10 in the discount bar, you'll save 10%. And I'll make a couple pennies. So I will give you a total count here once we get these in. So these are spread far enough out that I'm thinking we're going to put ribbon tails in all of them. Any more thought on doing a double-sided so I can learn from the master? I will do it for you. I will do it. Double-sided. Look, see all my notes. Double-sided wreath. And then I need a wreath using the square sign, because somebody asked me that one. Oh, and the Dollar Tree cross. Somebody asked me about that one this morning. I gotcha. I gotcha. And don't forget my box in the garage. Yeah. Once we get all the orders packed up, we'll go to the garage, and we're still trying to get that garage together for Taylor's Live. So we may do a test, or I know I will do a test because I need to check the strength of the Wi-Fi out there. Do I need to say yes? Send a donation. I'm good. How are you? You broke your toe on a frozen Tombstone pizza, girl. What is you doing? How? I'm not even going to ask how, because I know it's possible because I'm a klutz. So at least you didn't get your finger smashed on a live, okay? I think one, like we're doing it on this row, is going to be perfect, y'all. You don't want to get too much in there where it looks like it's smushed. love my life. Good morning. All right, so I'm thinking if we're putting this here, I'm trying to see if this last two are gonna need ribbon tails. That's what I'm thinking we're just gonna do it. So let me cut two more. So new designs like this, I do them live and we kind of just have to figure it out as we go. Sometimes I get it right on the first try. Sometimes I need to add more ribbon or whatever. That's 3 more rolls of ribbon. I got this from Joshua last year, never made a wreath. Well, here you go. We'll get 2 more of this one. And y'all, I'm so sad. Angie did not throw one thing on her floor Friday. Can y'all believe that? I was so bummed. Did you just put a hole in the... I'll show you what I did when I get there. When we go to add the flamingos. Because those holes I used were already there. I just made them bigger. All right. Let's get these last 2 ribbon tails in. Yep. I was almost crying, y'all. I'm like, how dare she not even throw at least one thing on the daggone floor? She didn't use zip ties. Oh, that's no fair. That's cheating. That's cheating. I didn't realize that. Well, of course, I forgot she was on, so I had to pop in the middle. So I didn't really see what she was doing. Yeah, she played right into that one, didn't she? Didn't even use zip ties. I didn't know that. Okay. And she sang the song, and oh, did she? We were in the garage putting Taylor's furniture together. She's right. I didn't make that rule, but you go based on what they typically do. She played me. It's all right. I'll get her, y'all. No worries. I will have to go watch the end of it. He's smart sometimes. All right, now we're just going to put mesh in the middle. So I'm thinking I'm just going to go here and here. No rhyme or reason, but just to get some mesh in there so that your flamingos have something to sit on, right? go here and see if that's enough. So I'm going to show you the bundle one more time. So if you missed it, here you go. So those are just going to be mesh. All right. 10-inch piece of pink, 10-inch piece of yellow. Grab you a zip tie, grab you a clip, scrunch your middle together, clip it. Do your yellow the same way, scrunch from cut edge to cut edge. Take your pink, put it right over your yellow. Grab your zip tie, zip it together. And there's your 10-inch ruffle mesh bundle. Say that 10 times real fast. You have a flip, yeah, a flip-flop sign would be perfect. Okay, so I did use 24 pieces of mesh. And I will, let me see. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I lied. 26 pieces of mesh. So 26 mesh bundles. All right. We're going to fluff our ribbon tails. Carol, don't make Angie's head big. Stop. This is a 16-inch Wreath of Joy frame. This is the big daddy. Oops. Thanks, Carol. I was feeling a bit neglected. Okay, so there's our base. Nice and full. 26 bundles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 sets of ribbon tails. Thank you, Dana. I love my stalker. My original stalker. Okay. So, to prep the flamingos, these are the Dollar Tree flamingos. They came with the yard stakes. Came right out of his neck. So we're not using those. But at the bottom, there were 2 holes already in the plastic. So I took my awl and the easiest way to do that is this is really soft plastic. So I just kind of pinched that plastic together and took my awl, put it right through those holes, and then keep it together as you're putting your pipe cleaners in, and it will go right through. Okay. If you need to add more holes, you can use the awl or you can use your wood burner. The wood burner will go right through it as well. I have a friend fly from Vegas. Awesome. Not just for a wreath. So that's how I did that. So I just took the pipe cleaners, ran them right through those holes. Now we may need to add more, but we're going to see. Okay. So we put that guy there, this guy here, and then we're going to put a bow. So let's make a bow. And then we can put those last 3 components on there. Good morning. How did you cut your mesh? Or did I use a wood burner? Yep. Anytime I cut things like that, I use a wood burner. So we're going to do the yellow. Let's see how much is left. Oh, look. So that's 6 rolls of ribbon I get to buy, y'all. So that's not going to be enough for a tail, but we will use it. We're not going to let it go to waste. Look, it's Annie. I missed you, Annie. So we're going to do 3 loops at 6 inches. So Annie's nickname is Annie because when we met, Mom thought she said her name was Annie when it's Annie. So her new name is Annie. So 3 loops at 6 inches. And then we're going to come in, add that 2.5 inch. So we're going to do 2 loops at 5 inches. Thanks. We had a good time while we were there. What state am I in? You're a new monkey? Well, welcome. I am in Middle Tennessee. By way of Texas. All right, how much do we have here? Do we have enough to do one and at least a loop? So we're going to do one loop at 4 inches. Ah, look at there. We got the one loop. Come in, do our other loop. I don't waste that ribbon, yo. I'm going to use it. You're in East Tennessee? You're in Odessa? I was just south of Houston. I was right between Houston and Galveston. Over 20 years. You're close to Gatlinburg. We were going to try to get to Gatlinburg this year, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, you're in Paducah. Gotcha. That's Kentucky, right? You're in Middle Tennessee. Where are you at, Carrie? I'm in Smyrna. Cut that off. Cut it down. New from California. Well, welcome. Well, if you were just joining me or just finding me, I am Michelle from Monkeys Creations. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you are looking for replays, you will find them all on my YouTube channel. Maryville. Hello from England. Scotland. Did you hear my Scotland accent come out? Your cousin lives here. Awesome. All right. Let's get our flamingos attached. Just trying to figure out how I want them. Anybody else new here? Let me know where you're from. So it looks like they do want to kind of, we'll wait. You can see them kind of wanting to pop up, but we're going to get all these on here and then put the bow. And then we may need to add holes around the neck to hold them down, but we'll see. I'm going to kind of have to play with them and see how I want them. Don't forget, oh, the puzzle piece. Oh, okay. I'm looking. Connecticut. Oh, welcome. Texas, Henderson, North Carolina. Labrador City, Canada. That sounds interesting. Puzzle piece. Oh, it always takes me 3 tries. Oh, it always takes me 3 tries. See, 3rd time's a charm. My goal is always to be less than an hour, but on designs that I haven't done before, sometimes it can get a little tricky. It's cute, right? All right. I love this pop of green in it. He said, who said they lived in Henderson? Let me see. Henderson Parish on Tickety Talk. Welcome, Kim Daniels from Henderson. There's your formal introduction. A Texas size wreath, right? All right, let's hold it up and see what those flamingos do. See if they stay put. If not, I'll have to stick another pipe cleaner around the neck at some point, maybe through the back. We're going to see here in just a second. Let me get all this stuff out of my way. Well, they're actually staying put, y'all. But I think I'll put something behind this front flamingo on the inside of its neck. I'll put 2 holes and take it through and down underneath that first one. That way this one will hold this one in place. Does that make sense? Oh, there's actually, if you look at the neck, there's actually a hole there already. So I'm just going to add an extra hole. Let me see how easily it should. Look, y'all know anytime I do something like this live, I'm going to end up doing something to myself. Okay, that went in really easy. Give it a little curve at the end. That way it'll go around a little easier. Let me see if I can pinch. Oh, that plastic will, it's not pinching like the bottom did. Let's see. Listen. See, that's why I do the majority of this off camera. But I'll get it through there. But I'm going to start cussing if I don't stop right now. So I'll get that through there. But there you go. And if I put that one in, it will hold that first one up. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. But isn't that cute? So just 2 Dollar Tree flamingos. A little bit of ribbon, a little bit of mesh. And there you go. All right. So this one's available to purchase if anybody would like it once I do surgery on his neck. What do you mean a lot of what I was doing with the bow was off camera? She took off her glasses. I don't know how it could have been off camera. Try to put one pipe cleaner to the Shush. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all have an amazing day. And I will be live tomorrow on Taylor's new page. It's called Taylor's Press and Wait. W-E-I, I don't know, W-E-I-T-E. I don't know. I'll put the link so y'all can join us tomorrow night for Taylor's first live. Now, you're probably going to see me more than her, but we're going to get her started. So, all right. Y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye, y'all.